You sleep okay, Ford?
If I said yes, I'd be lying.
Sorry, that was a stupid question.
No, it's fine. I can tell that you just care.
I really shouldn't have brushed Sabrina off yesterday, but I had to focus on you.
Was that before I was found? And Sabrina is an amazing person. I'm sure she'll understand.
Yes, and I really do hope so. You doing anything today?
As far as I'm aware, no. Why?
We should go to the cafe together. We haven't been out to have fun in a while because I haven't been able to get off the sofa.
You're feeling a lot better then.
Yes, I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Morning.
Hi, Autumn. Kara still sleeping?
Yeah, she likes sleep.
I like sleeping in, but I haven't slept well since the accident, and I'm trying to focus on Ford right now.
Lila enters the room.
Morning, Mum.
I couldn't sleep well last night. What about you?
Same. I don't think anyone slept.
Mum, Ford and I are planning to go to the cafe today. Would you be kind enough to take us?
Of course! You two need to spend some time together that isn't just indoors.
We've never done that before because prior to the accident, we'd fallen out and didn't speak. And Johnny hasn't been able to get up for a while.
Then we'll just have to make up for lost time now, won't we?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, hi, Raylan.
I was only collecting some of my stuff. Please don't talk to me.
Don't be like that, sweetheart.
Don't call me sweetheart.
What's wrong? What's your problem?
You're my problem.
What did I do?
You know what you did.
Do I?
I'm going now, alright? Please don't let me see you around here again.
This is my house.
You're supposed to be in prison!
Raylan exits, slamming the door hard behind her.
Finally, we get to spend some quality time together.
And in somewhere which isn't a house.
The last time you and I were here together was when we weren't getting on, and you were here with Sabrina.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
Anything interesting happening with you lately besides everything yesterday?
Liliana has secrets.
How come? And how would you know that?
Because she couldn't keep her mouth shut when we were in Yvonne's mansion yesterday.
She's a very talkative person, but she did save my life.
Yeah, I know. That just makes me feel like a bad friend, though.
Why?
Because Livie and I couldn't find you, but someone you've barely met managed to.
It wasn't easy to find me. Lily just knew the way, that's all.
Livie just wanted to be your hero, though, and I just desperately wanted you to be safe.
I know about both those things.
Are you and Livie ever going to make up?
She has to prove she's sorry first. She has to make up with Dana.
That makes sense. We need to make sure to avoid Yvonne at all costs now.
Yeah, as much as we can. Lily's on our side.
And what does that mean for us?
She knows about Yvonne. She was blackmailed after all.
True, I guess. She has way too many secrets for my liking, though.
And what are those?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, so now my best friend is keeping me in the dark?
I'd rather Liliana tell you herself. I'm not trying to purposely keep anything. I don't know anything about it anyways.
Alright, fine, I'll ask her.
Go ahead.
Do you think we should do anything together tonight?
Definitely. We need to do more fun things together. We need to get to know each other better, rather than talk about our families all the time.
Yeah, I go on about my mom way too much.
Same here, but I want to know about you, not your family. And there is one thing we need to do. That is, in fact, very important.
You're speaking so formally. What are you talking about?
Friday night?
What do you mean Friday night?
Have you forgotten what's happening Friday?
I have been a little distracted lately.
I can tell.
So what is happening on Friday?
Don't worry about it.
All I do is worry.
I think by now I know that. I'm not letting Yvonne get to you again, Ford.
And how can you stop her? She's an escaped convict that still hasn't been caught.
She'll get caught eventually, I promise.
Johnny, you can't promise that.
I can at least try though, and people are searching for her.
She's good at what she does, Johnny. She'll find a way out. She always does.
I'm really sorry this is happening.
It's not your fault, though.
Why do you even have relatives like Eliana and Yvonne?
You tell me. I'm glad my close family isn't quite like them.
I feel bad that the only person you get along with in your family right now is Raylan.
Honestly, you don't need to feel bad about anything.
I empathize with you though.
I know. We've both lost dads, and we both have psychopaths in our family.
Tell me about it.
You know, I've just had an idea of what we could do tonight.
What's your idea?
We could do some stargazing. I have a telescope in the garage back home.
That sounds awesome. I'll come around to your house at 8.
Sounds good.
Lily, what are you doing?
Freddie notices her slipping on a woolly coat and grabbing a large flashlight.
I'm going out.
It's very wet and dim out here.
I'm not going to be outside for long.
Then where are you going?
I can't tell you.
I need to know where you're going.
You're not my mum.
She doesn't keep tabs on you, so I have to instead.
I wish you didn't. Bye, I'm going.
Liliana storms out of the front door without another word.
Thank goodness I left him behind. Now to spy on Yvonne.
Morning, Louisiana.
Morning. How are you doing?
Better than when I last saw you. I'm so glad Ford is alive and well.
Me too.
You are?
You sound very shocked.
I thought you hated Ford.
Well, maybe I was wrong.
I'm glad you admit it, but you do have to apologize to him.
I hate Yvonne more.
Why exactly?
She hurt you. She hurt Ford. No matter what I think of Ford, no one deserves to get treated like how she treated him.
You're not wrong, but I didn't expect that to be your take on things.
You of all people should know that things change.
Yeah, I do know that.
Good. And I can change my mind just as easily as anyone else.
Alright then, I'm gonna trust you.
Nico, where are you going?
To see Rose. Is there a problem?
Actually, maybe no.
Cassie, I think...
I'm going to go now.
Nico escapes the awkwardness.
You should have said yes.
I don't want to stop him from doing what he wants to do.
Maybe it's not what he wants.
Clearly it is.
And clearly he's on Ford's side more than he is on Rose's side. I've seen that.
Livie enters.
Morning, sweetheart.
You look upset.
I'm not upset.
Alright then. And Ford wants me to prove that I'm sorry.
Then you should do that.
How?
By apologizing to me?
No.
Livie.
Sitting at home all day then?
Yeah, it's just one of those days.
Missing Johnny?
No.
Stop lying to her sister. You know you can't fool me.
Fine, I do, but he and Ford need to spend quality time together. Stop worrying about me.
I know you're unhappy though.
He and I are probably never getting together, so leave it.
Bree, you don't have to snap at me.
Your feelings are so contrasted. First you hated him, now you're trying to push us together. Make your mind up.
Sabrina, I said I was sorry.
Why did you hate him in the first place?
I thought he'd hurt you just like everyone else.
Everyone else used me, pretended to be nice, came up to me. I was the one who approached Johnny, and he didn't even want to know me.
Yes, I see that now.
Good that you do.
So, what happens now?
It's honestly just a waiting game, but I don't think anyone wants Ford to get into trouble with Yvonne again.
Of course not.
I feel so bad for everyone that has to encounter her.
At least you won't have to worry.
But Johnny, Ford, Raylan, and Amber do.
Has Amber even met her?
I don't think so. And I don't think Johnny has either, but he definitely met her car.
I still feel so awful about all that.
It's fine, I promise, alright?
Alright.
Liliana hears footsteps and ducks behind a bookshelf.
I have plans.
More of them?
What is she doing here?
Plans to bring up Ford and Liliana. Liliana was my only hope of getting Ford, but the girl betrayed me. How dare she?
Face it, that girl was never going to betray Ford, and she knows about his father.
Yes, I know she knows, and we must keep the truth hidden. Liliana cannot say the truth.
I can do what I want.
So we must make sure of that?
Yes, we must. Make sure no one interferes with my plans for Ford and Liliana. And if Johnny gets in the way, well...
You already ran him over. What more do you want from him?
He's too attached to Ford. It's pretty impossible to get Ford alone. Johnny cares about him too much and never leaves his side. He's getting in the way.
So, how are you going to prise them apart?
I'm not.
What do you mean?
If they stay together, then they can stay here together.
So now you're planning on kidnapping 2 teenagers rather than 1?
Yes, precisely. But not yet. Later, when they least expect it, and I'm almost finished.
Makes sense.
Glad someone agrees.
What the heck? I have to warn someone!
Liliana slips out of the building without another word and takes the long route home. On Sunday evening,
Hey, Ford.
Come in.
the two of them make their way into the living room. Evening, Johnny. Ford, are you...
Please leave me alone.
He's not going to speak to you right now.
And whose side are you on?
I'm not answering that.
Come on, Johnny. This is awkward. Let's go outside.
Ford and Johnny go outside, sitting on the blankets that Ford had placed down on the grass earlier. The sky was very clear, and the stars were bright and visible.
I love the sky at nighttime.
I know, right? The last time I used this telescope was when I was 7.
That's a long time ago.
Dad bought it for me. Only a few weeks before he died.
I'm sorry, Ford.
It's fine, don't worry.
I promise we will sort this.
Stop promising impossible promises.
There is one thing I can promise, though.
Not again. What is it?
I'll always want to be your friend, and I'll never let anything happen to you. I promise.